so much, first and foremost, for the opportunity to be up here. My name's Pam Turos, and I'm a social worker. I'm also the co-founder of Good Cause Creative, where we specialize in helping nonprofits and socially conscious businesses tell their stories online. The idea I'm here to share with you tonight is called Good Cause Cleveland. This is an online platform where we celebrate, uplift, and empower all the organizations who are doing great work in Northeast Ohio. There are lots of wonderful blogs and places you can go online that'll tell you where to eat, where to shop, and where to play. But where do you go if you want to know where you can give back your time and money to do the most good? GoodCauseCLE.com will be the place you can go. This idea really started a couple of years ago when I was still working as a social worker and I volunteered at the Homeless Stand Down right here in Cleveland Public Auditorium. This is an all-day event where we invite homeless individuals in from the community for a day of warmth and personal services and positive energy. A young man came to the front of the clothing line after waiting several hours at that point. And with a smile on his face, he said, "I don't need a hat, I don't need gloves, I don't need a coat, I just really need a warm pair of boots." I instinctively looked down at his soaking wet canvas tennis shoes and his water-stained pants, and I knew that the boots had been gone for over an hour at that point. We went together and I secretly prayed that maybe under the table there was a size 11 that nobody had found yet. We weren't that lucky. He left without boots, and I left feeling terrible that there wasn't anything I could do. I went home, and that evening I wrote about it on my personal Facebook page, just a short paragraph saying what it felt like to look him in the eye and to send him back out into the cold. That Facebook post, it raised almost $2,000. And the following year, I brought a van full of warm, waterproof winter boots with me to the Homeless Stand Down. The reason I share that story with you tonight is because it was the first time I learned how my ability to connect with the human side of a story could help organizations that I cared about. I went on to volunteer and do some writing for a couple of causes that were important to me. After that, I got some paid writing opportunities. And now with the help of my husband and his colleagues, who are experts at digital marketing and web development for some of Cleveland's biggest employers, we're offering affordable online solutions for nonprofits who want to develop a presence online. But my clients have a big challenge, and it's something I think a lot of the presenters here tonight can relate to. If you're 1, 2, or even 10 people doing the big job of trying to make the world a better place, there's a good chance you don't have the time or resources to really focus on things like website optimization, search engine, Google Analytics, inbound marketing, and social media campaigns. But those are the things that drive traffic to a website. And in the world of web development, it's just not true that if you build it, they will come. So one of my clients who's actually here tonight knows this story all too well. They've been working in the foster care system in Ohio, Mike and Shannon from Waiting Child Fund, since 2005. They've been advocating for kids in foster care. They started out helping individual kids, and now they're working for statewide change. But guess what? Mike and Shannon don't have time to tweet about it. They're not writing elaborate blog posts about what amazing work they're doing to transform foster care in Northeast Ohio. They're too busy changing kids' lives. So the challenge is, how do we get large numbers of caring people connected with the organizations who need their support? Mike and Shannon were in the process of applying for grant funding to build them a better website. We're working with them on social media, but I'm just one person, and there's almost 5,000 nonprofits in Northeast Ohio alone, and I think there's going to be a few more after tonight. It's like we're all standing out in the middle of the desert, hoping if we scream loud enough, someone will hear our message and support what we're doing. So how do we connect all these wonderful caring people with the causes who need their support? Good Cause Cleveland will be the solution. Using the money from tonight's competition, I'll pay for shared advertising, creative digital marketing strategies, and some other writers so we can tell as many stories as possible. We'll build an audience of people who are excited and ready to help. And the best part is you don't have to be a client of Good Cause Creative in order to be a part of our community. You just have to believe in the power of story or be doing great work in Northeast Ohio. And you also have to believe that together we can do more than any one of us can do alone. How many of you tonight could spare $1 or maybe a pair of warm boots for a cause that really spoke to your heart? Good Cause Cleveland will be a place you can do that. Personally, I wish I had time to write a story about every organization and great idea tonight and share their message with the world. By voting for Good Cause Cleveland, you can help me do that. Thank you so much for your time.